Welcome back, everybody. Let's go see what the next bit is.
Let's go upstairs.
I hate that this has taken 3 episodes already.
No, I was expecting at least 4.
Oh no, there's no lift. It's coming down.
Me too, buddy.
I'm coming down. It's the White Clads. Finally, the source of our vermin problem. Didn't expect you to gnaw your way through the barrier. But that's the end of the line for you. You face the White Clad Triumvirate.
No.
Afraid you've come this far to be stopped by fancy capes. You can step aside or you can add yourselves to the list. That's right, we're gonna catch the necromancer, put a stop to everything. We stand opposed and let it be a show of force. Our path demands no less. You'll not leave this place alive. I'll purge all of you right here.
That.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one piece. They're pretty tough. Better be careful.
Let me rethink this.
Louisian sword captain.
I will fight with pride. Let's set it up. Not this.
Does the carriage hit all or just one?
Just one.
Seeker! Is there another way?
They're
This
weak
button.
to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop. Yeesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful.
Is everyone all right? Oh, power of heroes! Not now.
Nice.
I'll fight as the noble I am. Let's do this! Let's get on with it! Hold nothing back! Nice one, me!
Now that I
Yeah,
know
that was much better.
now that I know they don't resist slash.
Louise! That'll do. I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Good.
Good. Somehow we managed to win that one. Yeah, by cheesing round slash.
Yeah, just, you know, time manipulation is broken as shit.
It's not like we were gonna lose it.
Got it.
You see?
At last.
Yes.
We're off.
How fast do you have to be on the elevator before it starts going?
Yes.
Watch out.
There they are.
Hello.
Let us set it
Damn.
up.
Charm. Forward. Get ready.
Try some of this!
What a finale. Keep your energy.
So those are mostly to give you a shit ton of mag then.
Yeah, and pretty decent archetype experience.
Okay.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
I want to say after you
Right
you
there.
hit cap, your characters, each of their classes, quote, level up after 1,000 experience.
Okay.
So that's when you get the items that give you 1,000 XP.
This is...
Speaking of,
Heard portraits of the kings of King's Pass were hung in the center of the Grand Cathedral. All the portraiture discarded and in their places, and stated this Lord Luis Zorba, that knave. Zorba, is that his name? Sounds like you do know him.
no.
Only in passing. Ever since the early days, he's always been infamous. Luis was the only man who paid no mind to his reputation and took him under his wing. He recruited him. Early in my knighthood, he was an army engineer. He had some true skill in magic, but that could animate the inanimate, but his raw offensive spells were pitifully weak. His past won him no favors. Lowborn family, half-blood, the Mastari pagans, besides another outcast for the army. Only Luis saw potential in his powers of animation. It was a subtle art, but one with vast utility, even puppeteering the dead, as you saw. He must have been utterly devoted to Luis. The Zorba I knew was an earnest young man, if rather withdrawn.
Wather.
So it's not strategic. He put the painting up out of sheer worship. There are few things so dangerous as a zealot. Let's stay on our guards. Did he commission this, or did Luis sit down for a painting?
Yes and yes.
Right.
They're riddled with holes.
Riddled these nuts.
Great find.
What does that
Got 'em.
mean?
Got him.
What does that mean?
I got him.
What are you gonna riddle these nuts?
Oh.
What are they riddled with?
You know, nuts.
Oh, you know. No, explain the joke.
They just, you know, curly cues down there.
Oh,
We made short work of them.
They call it manscaping. It's just a giant question mark.
killed a man and his dog.
Nice. Do it again. Damn.
Got him. You got something against that guy there, Stroll?
Oh yeah, fuck them. Fuck them guys.
What now?
Just build those up.
What? He's here.
Well,
Sup?
well. I truly didn't expect you to make it this high. I applaud your resilience, if nothing else.
The sanctuary was all but flooded with Magla. Zorba, was that your doing?
You've heard of me then? Well, considering Lord Luis's influence, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Tell us, those bizarre Magla crystals, they shouldn't naturally form in a place like this. Are you responsible for them?
Oh, you mean the Melancholia crystals? All I did was place a passable core or two along the path to make it easier for them to form.
Melancholia crystals.
Yes, little more than a parlor trick to block your path using the newly formed crystals. All magic is derived from motes of Magla. What you saw was just one possible crystallization of it. One that drives mortals to madness.
Speak sense. You claim this horrific aberration is something natural. That you had only the barest hand in its power?
Melancholia, pure and simple. The result of pure Magla at its most dense. Man or beast, any wretch who feels its power will go berserk. They'll see anyone as a threat. Some have their bodies harden like scales. Some their very bones twist inside them until there's something else entirely.
Melancholia. What are you trying to achieve? It's the scepter you're after, isn't it?
You certainly ask a lot of questions. I'm afraid I haven't the time for answers. There is much yet to prepare.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you.
You've done nothing but talk. Perhaps you should have listened instead.
Is this a piece of bone?
I had to find some use for the scattered pieces I couldn't animate into soldiers. And now I have 3 more fools to grind down for the pile.
Look out! Take cover!
Don't fancy our chances making it through that. What do you think?
Let's fall back
for now.
A fair plan. Let's retreat to safer ground and decide our next move.
I don't like it, but we've no other choice. Let's pull back.
It really has been one nuisance after another here. I suppose my crushing you will be the last lesson you learn. Come to me if you can!
That damned Zolba. He would go to such lengths to desecrate the royals' legacies.
Damn frustrating to get stuck after coming this far. No other paths either. Are we just going to have to charge through?
We cannot evade such a barrage. Nor will our armor protect us fully.
Barrage.
There has to be a better way.
Barrage.
We could use a shield, or something close enough to it.
A shield?
Well, for lack of a shield proper, can you think of anything we might use?
The painting of Luis.
What? From the portrait hall?
The one that we're standing in.
Yeah, you know.
Marvelous gambit. If we shield ourselves with Luis's portrait, Zolba
The
may
portrait
well
of
refuse to
Luis.
fire
You know,
upon
the
us.
portrait made
It's just a
specifically
flimsy
for
painting.
Luis.
A painting
Luis's
that he took
portrait.
the trouble to protect, transport, and mount. If he truly worships Luis, might he not hesitate to shoot it?
Point taken. I suppose it's our best shot.
What? You degenerates! That's
Yeah.
Don't mind us.
A lot
We've
bigger
got
than
things
it
to
looked.
dispose of.
rubbish! You heathens! I'll pulverize you!
Try if you like. Be ashamed to destroy your Lord Luis's pretty face, though.
Ah, underhanded, treacherous little!
Instead
That's
of using
rich coming
ice
from
shard,
you.
just use magic missile. It's
Silence!
fine. It'll go around.
Yeah, why can't they go around?
Right?
I can't tarry here any longer. I have important things to do. However, you defile Lord Luis with this blasphemy. You'll pay. I swear, I'll make you regret this.
Bro, it's just a painting.
Oh. So it's desecration when it comes to his lord, but the sanctity of the dead means nothing.
No kidding. We must be getting
I mean, if you
close.
break it down to components, the dead are just pieces that you can use for something else.
Yeah,
Right?
people are a resource.
Yeah, people are a resource.
What now?
I'm currently watching one of the Walking Dead spinoffs, Dead City.
Mm-hmm.
And the bad guy in it is actually using the dead, and he's taking them and putting them in like containers of, I don't know if it's formaldehyde or what, but he's keeping them so that as they decompose, they're creating methane gas, and so he's literally creating fuel off of the dead. And I'm just like, it's pretty fucked up, but goddamn, is that smart? Why was this not a thing to begin with?
Like, damn.
Like, why do we not do this? Fuck burying Grandpa. He's now our lights for the next 6 months. You know?
Yeah. I'm cooking. Hang on. There we go. Now I got fire. That's all I needed. Teeth!
Oh,
Push through!
so many teeth.
You could do it.
I see the enemy.
Scale.
God damn.
They see us.
You have 27 XP.
Amazing.
Per one? Holy shit.
There.
Oh, hello. Bird guys.
This could be our chance.
I hate these things. They look awful.
Yeah.
Give me your aid!
Show them our might.
Last one!
Ooh, I actually got a critical on that.
We're evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our toes.
Fire.
Let's go.
Burn!
Oh, maybe it's Blizz. It's Blizz.
We're clear.
Shine!
can't afford to hold back.
Yeah, try Blizz on the other one.
I don't have Blizz equipped.
Oh,
Keep this up,
okay.
everyone.
Welcome to the party, Hulkenberg.
I'll give it my all. Let's make an end of it.
Go!
One left.
We're right
Let's
through
stay
them.
calm. By this power.
Kill, Stroll.
Here.
You hit their weakness.
Nice.
Sworn
That's
oath
your
of
opening,
knighthood.
Captain.
Not this one.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit 'em all.
Oh,
Oh, just straight up attack him. Okay.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Nice. She got all up in there, guys.
That's the last
Thanks,
of them.
Gallica.
The way's clear.
Oh, and I got back my ice jump.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Not bad at
We
all.
like refunds. Now the real game
I
begins.
think that's all of them.
It's my favorite part of the game.
Is that a Magla Hollow?
Hell yeah, we could use a quick save. You got plenty of time, just, you know, we've done some shit.
Oh,
Man, it has been a day.
we've been in this palace for a while.
Shut up, Stroll.
Can you believe?
The day's not over yet.
Can you believe the day we've had, guys? Yes, I can,
Yes.
Stroll. Thank
Yes,
you.
Stroll.
Oh my
Oh
God.
man, we them boys.
What now?
You really need a way to, like, get your MP back.
Oh, you can get your MP back real easy.
Mage!
Right.
What are you doing?
Hulkenberg does not have a whole lot. Whoop.
Stop resisting.
Oh, and you only need it on one person? That's great.
Good one.
Fuck, I keep hitting that. I don't know what game I've been playing that's the map.
What now?
Was that in Steven? Might have
It
been.
might have been Steven.
No, that was the menu in Steven. You had to click the middle button, I think. And we're up here.
This is.
Oh no, he made it!
The seal's been broken.
He got the thing! Oh no! How could we have let this happen?
I mean, we have 7 more days before the...
For the Calamita. Calamidama ding dong.
You know what I'm going to do real quick?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Oh, you got some... Okay.
That should be enough.
Yeah.
Got a lot of Magla pills. Holy shit.
The royal scepter! Has he truly taken it? How could he have dispelled those wards alone?
So later on, if we get to an area where there's a bunch of the moths,
Seen no signs of a
if we
scepter.
can farm them, they
Were the
drop a
scepter his
thing that
own
gives back
target?
SP.
He'd not have
Oh,
seen
sweet.
Where'd he go? No one's seen him, so he must still be close by.
That's the only other way out, right?
If he's gone ahead, he could only be on the roof. But what could he seek there?
There's more to his plan than stealing the scepter. Probably that day of calamity he's been raving about. He said we had until the morning is over. We must stop him.
Oh no, the calamity is coming.
Oh no.
If only there weren't like some kind of giant corpse in the center of town.
We can't. Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's amazing that nobody in this party has put two and two together yet.
That this is that was the end game all
There is a
along.
necromancer who is bringing back the dead, and there is a giant human corpse sitting in front of the cathedral.
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. Everything's gonna be okay.
We don't know if that. Oh, look, there it is. We're getting
it
an
is.
overview of it. That human's corpse in the plaza. I imagine it's going to be difficult to dispose of, and yet it can hardly be left to rot in the middle of the capital.
God, these guys are stupid.
Even if you want to be like, oh, but he probably the king's face. I can't fathom it. You know, I would be offended if somebody looked at that and said, "Man, that looks just like that guy that just died."
Yeah. All right.
The king's face looking down. I don't look like that, do I?
Not anymore. Your corpse doesn't exist.
Oh,
The necromancer blasted it with lightning.
oh.
Yep.
Damn, that sucks.
Blast.
Yeah.
Let's go Zorba this guy. I'm gonna Zorb.
I'm about to Zorb. Look at this. This is a neat little toy.
This is the royal scepter, is it? Divine relic, progenitor of all igniters. Now I need only keep it safe until the handover.
Trespasser. The faith of the people doth not lie with thee. Thou art unworthy of the crown's authority.
Oh. I don't care. Oh, what the fuck? I worked hard for that.
When successor rises, I shall keep the scepter. Only one may wield the magic of kings, the true protector of the people.
There you have it. The king will only forfeit the royal scepter to a people's champion. So, no risk of it falling into someone else's hands for now. Meaning Lord Luis's victory is assured. All that remains is my glorious calamity. Oh, how they will cry when the swell of Magla bursts. How they will beg and crawl and plead for Lord Luis's salvation. There you are.
What's up, bitch?
Where is the royal scepter?
He
Up
has
there.
it.
The fallen king protects it. The scepter is beyond us all. For the time being, that is.
We have no
Now, if
reason
you're
to
finished,
believe
be
you.
gone from my sight.
It's a good. I mean,
I'll
yeah,
not harm you
but I
either.
mean, we know he's telling the truth.
Sympathy for
Oh, he took it.
Yeah.
Points to the giant floating face.
Right.
Once we knock Luis's whereabouts out of you.
I'm sorry. Do you actually think you can stop me?
Of course
Yeah.
we can.
Why not?
You're just a dude with igniters in his hair.
I see now. No wonder I couldn't understand your actions. They're baseless, utterly unfounded.
Madness ill becomes you, Zorba.
You again. What would you know of it? I know no lady knights. Wait. A knight with blood-red tresses. Don't tell me you're the buffoon who failed to protect the prince.
Judgments mean nothing from a man who sullies the dead. You've fallen far yourself.
Perhaps I am unworthy of the royal scepter, but I can still bring change to this world. I can still teach them true fear.
You'll find that hard to do from a dungeon, blackguard. The time has come for you to face justice.
Okay, well, I'm...
Have no idea what real justice is, and that mistake will cost you your life.
Just remember, you
That
you forced my hand.
But I shall gladly send you to join him. Now die! Lord Luis's destined kingdom will be built atop your bones.
What destined kingdom? Tell us where Luis has gone, or we'll tear the words from you.
for all the innocent lives you played for pawns. I shall make you pay!
We don't stop him. There's no telling how
No
much he'll
holding
control.
back! Hack and slash!
Cease your
You won't hold
pointless
back.
struggling.
Maybe lend me your strength.
Show them
Yeah,
our might.
why not?
I've bodies to spare.
So he has the power to control the dead?
Gallica. That's what he's been doing this entire time.
Where the fuck have you been?
Let me help!
Still standing, I see.
Oh, okay, I guess I was completely wrong. Just fuck him up.
Impossible! This can't be happening! Lord Luis!
Not bad, if I say so myself. I shall
I was
rise
robbed
to the
again.
occasion.
I
Yeah.
continue to grow. You have desecrated.
It's okay, I'm prepared for the next fight, not his.
You have plundered graves. You have taken innocent lives. Stand, fiend, and face your sentence.
Don't kill him yet. He needs to tell us where Luis is.
You'll get nothing from me. Just end it and be done.
You know Luis won't return that loyalty. Once you outlive your usefulness, he'll cast you aside.
Lord Luis is everything to me. How could I expect the damned Clamar to understand what it's like?
You're half Clamar.
You must know. Surely an elder like you must know what it's like. To be an outcast. To be every fool's scapegoat. They call us lesser tribes. They loathe us. Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing when every day they cheat and abuse us. Do you think I didn't believe once that I never dared to hope my efforts made me equal? Then I heard exactly what they think of us. The lessers are expendable. Send them to the fore, and they shall be our living shields. They doomed us and laughed as we died.
But these atrocities make you no better than your oppressors.
You know, it's a curious thing. They say Magla is born from pain and negative emotions. Magic is a dangerous art, isn't it? I had thought to gather an unstoppable swell of Magla, but it doesn't matter anymore. Those lordly pigs can drown in their own dread. Sanctism cannot save this world. If we are to be ruled by a god, then let it be Lord Luis!
What did you just do?
This is everything I've been building my Magla for! A little early, perhaps, but now you can experience my glorious day of calamity!
Hey! Tell us where Luis is!
Fuck you.
My lord, Luis.
Damn it!
Eerie roar.
What's happening? This feels like... It's a human! The human lives!
The final sacrifice.
The terrified screams coming from below us.
Wait, is it that monstrosity Luis brought to the funeral? It wasn't dead?
Oh, it was.
That was Zorba's gift, wasn't it? Animation. Reanimation.
Did he sacrifice his own life to... No. If that monster breaches the city...
We have to get down there and help.
The place is collapsing! Hurry!
What was that?
My order said it was complete and there's nothing out there. And there's no picture.
So, free lunch. Free
Yep.
dinner.
I've been waiting for almost an hour and a half for this to show up.
Zorbus practically took the whole place down. What a mess.
Look,
We need to get out of here.
hurry.
Yeah, how did we get back so fast?
The elevator.
Yeah, but the first elevator was still out.
Mm.
Yep.
Is all well? On guard!
Oh, God.
Maybe that's that now.
How can this
Oh,
be?
dog's at the door.
Was this creature's rebirth Zorba's plan all along?
If it escapes, if it makes it to the city,
It spotted us!
His Highness's home must still stand when he returns. I will end this here!
Another city in ruins. Never again. It dies or I do.
It's coming!
It comes.
Look at the size of that thing.
Twould be catastrophic if it breached the city. We must stop it!
But how are we supposed to kill something this huge?
Look there! That can be little else but the heart. Surely to strike there would give it pause.
But it's too high up for our weapons to reach. Do we use magic?
A viable plan. Yet surely if we can knock the creature down first, its heart will be close enough to strike with steel.
Then we bludgeon the torso. Knock the wind out of it. Hard to miss a target that size at least.
Start by attacking the
No
body!
holding back! I'll crush you!
Stroll, you gotta aim
What?
better than that.
Okay, game.
Yeah, start that over.
We're
because
not
that's
doing
bullshit.
that.
Start by
I
attacking
call
the
upon
body!
royal power within!
He literally just said hard to miss a target that big.
Yeah.
We did it! Now we can go for its heart!
It's okay.
Now, what
We can
was
do
its
this.
heart's weakness?
Probably piercing.
Let's go.
I don't remember. She's fire. Nope.
Observe the enemy. Right there!
Nope.
Hey, it's
Can't
not
afford to
piercing.
hold back. Are you prepared?
It's not slashing.
You'll be dust.
It's not punching.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Oh, we haven't tried slashing yet.
Maybe it's resistant to all magic and you just need to attack it.
Probably.
I stand ready. Let justice prevail. I'll destroy you.
Now, no holding back! Take that! Not done yet.
He's getting up.
What's that?
To the
I
rear
think
guard.
something's coming!
Charging in.
Watch out!
Yeah, try it again. You can definitely get him in one round.
This!
Yeah, I've never seen those enemies spawn.
We did it!
The freedom. Strike!
Oh, power of heroes.
All right!
In the...
Bird!
Tougher than I thought.
It's come forth, royal soul.
Yeah, 2 crits. Oh.
Not bad.
I was hoping that when the dog started sniffing at the door that's what it was, but nope.
Nice.
Fine.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Finally. It's over.
You have my sincerest thanks. You risked your life to protect the capital.
We barely protected anything. The royal capital's in chaos, and Grius was one of us. And now he's gone.
Stroll?
On the morning of the funeral, I promised Maria that we'd all be back that evening. Break bread together again. I fought with everything I had, but it doesn't erase the past. It's a hard lesson, but one so obvious. I only wish I'd learned it sooner. What can I begin to tell Maria?
We did all we could, Stroll.
And it wasn't enough. Maria's an orphan now. I hate how powerless I am. I should never have made a promise I couldn't keep.
Listen, Stroll. Alcest made his choice. To live and die for his country. If not for him, His Highness would not be alive now. And I did not have met you or learned the truth myself. He and everyone else that fell here did not die in vain. And you have not fought in vain either.
There! It's them!
Thank you so much. I thought I'd never see my family again. I'll never take my life for granted again. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, no, we didn't do much.
May the teachings guide and protect you. Closure.
So you're the ones who put a stop to that madman's scheme and killed the human besides. Now the soldiers might rest in peace. Seeing that there are others who can take those monsters down, it means we don't have to rely on Luis. It gives us hope. Thank you.
To think there were people watching us without our knowing. Hope, eh? Feels like it's been hard to come by lately.
'Tis a thing easily promised and hard won. But once you have it, it pushes you onward. So long as you let it.
Yes. You're right. It's a shame we couldn't get anything out of Zorba.
We still need to kill Luis, or the prince's curse will never be lifted. If not even Grius could do it, what chance do we have?
Do you recall, just before Luis would have been struck, he was shielded by some manner of magic?
Are you saying it would happen again? That Luis would be impervious to our attack?
What?
I don't
That's
believe someone
ridiculous.
just fucking came by and snatched up my fucking order within like 2 seconds of it being dropped off.
I'll see if my contacts in the guard
Yeah, I don't
have any
believe it.
threats to pursue.
Whoa, that'd be great.
Unless, where'd you go?
The knights are bound to have
Yeah.
more reach than us.
No, where'd you order
Don't have
from?
much to go on.
I got it from Wingstop.
No, I don't think that's crazy. Because, like, I've definitely needed like a minute or two before I got to the door.
But under the circumstances, I expect their forces to be in considerable disarray for a while yet. Don't expect too much.
I've my own matters to attend to. If I floundered this much against Zorba, I'll not stand a chance against Luis. We have to get stronger.
Well, until we've got a lead on Luis, let's make sure we use our time wisely. Okay?
Let's gather information for now.
Yeah, we could really use more of that. Maybe we could start by talking to some of the locals? In any case, let's head back to the inn. And I want to check on Maria too.
Protect the child.
Your attention,
Hey, it's your boy.
Ladies and gents, we've all seen the royal palace up in the sky, plus a massive magical rock. Apparently, all very shocking. I'm positively staggered. Moving on. The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next king. Word is they'll be chosen based on the people's will. Everyone gets a say, but right now, I suppose we ought to talk about all those other faces up on the rock, hadn't we?
Oh, I was wondering about those.
Now, the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters. More public support, bigger face on the rock, etc. Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally, Sanctifex Forden is at the top. The real surprise is how anyone else is that close behind him.
Oh, come off it, Count Luis. He's a man's man, a real pillar of strength.
Ugh, wake up, would you? Haven't you seen what's happened to the Grand Cathedral?
Hold your horses now, everyone. Just calm down. Won't do to just focus on the front runners, will it? There are many more pieces in play here. Take a look. Anyone who gets the people's support might be crowned. Anyone. Well, you could do it. Well, I could do it if I liked. Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed and ambitious monarchs to be. Had I a seat, I'd be on the edge of it.
Hold on, aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all these other faces.
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Besides, a good race would be some terrific entertainment, eh? Keep your eyes up and your ears open, ladies and gents. Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all the latest on these promising candidates.
I like that one.
Welcome back. I've heard the news. You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
We took down just one of his agents.
Come now. That's plenty cause for celebration. You've done a fine thing. I hope this helps him rest in peace.
I will see his dreams fulfilled. I promise you that.
How's Maria holding up?
Still cooped up in her room. She's not eaten a thing.
The city sure isn't astir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human. But there's more to it than that.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king. Candidates are coming out of the woodwork.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Forden's planning some sort of grand announcement. Word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Really? That'd be great if it's true.
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such an exact date if there weren't some truth to it.
We'd best wait before we plan our next move then. Might not have much of a choice, in truth.
We have waited long enough to rule this land.
Scheming king. What sort of man has a contingency plan for his own death?
That face in the sky. Is that really the king?
We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Name the new king under our authority and be done with it.
The populace would reject it outright. As it is so clearly born from the king's magic, they trust this decree as the king's own. That aside...
Do you even have glasses on those, or are you just wearing a stick?
Yes.
Fashion.
I don't think we ever find out who the fuck that is.
Is that not why we sent for that professed curse-breaker scholar or some such? Send her in, and let us hear her findings.
'Tis an honor, esteemed nobles. I am Rella Melanchorophus Cygnus, daughter of House Cygnus.
Yes, all right, spare us the pleasantries. We want the facts, girl.
Oh, well, concerning the magic that seemed to save Count Luis's life, we've seen similar incidents in different places. It would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be decided by force, only by the trust of the people. If those who have earned a measure of the people's trust are being shielded, it must be by the king's magic. At least, that is my belief.
So what? You're telling me that blasted Luis is invincible now? Damnation!
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each individual conflict between his aspirants?
I cannot say how it's triggered. Only the king would know the exact conditions, and we obviously cannot simply ask. Though, I can say there is one certain means of bypassing it. A duel could overcome this sorcery.
So they can be killed, but not murdered. Certainly a petty distinction I could only expect from such a blind romanticist.
And, that is everything I know. At the moment, that is.
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that so many would desire his vision of shepherd and livestock.
Beasts, the lot of them. A dog is happiest on its leash.
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own power, with grace, nobility, and civility.
Assassins dying in the streets. The people locked in an inescapable power struggle. What was His Majesty thinking?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What a day.
It has been a day. Holy shit.
First up,
We have a few days left before Ford makes the proclamation, but remember, one way or another, this ends with us facing off against Luis. We can't waste any time. Perhaps we should clear monsters running rampant in the desert. 'Twould seem bounties are available at the recruitment center as well. Recruitment center? Won't it be a problem if someone there spots few recruits who weren't supposed to be, dead? After a debacle of that scale, I doubt anyone there will be particularly concerned or idle enough to even notice. Should anyone press you on the topic, merely mention my name. All right.
Well then.
Hulkenberg wants to talk. But we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Yeah.